Good morning. I think it's day 43. It's probably the best campsite I've had so far, in between the river, except for the bathroom thing. Pigeon River is about half a mile away, and then 1 mile after that, we get to the second far out map, which is a little exciting, because we've been on the first one for so long. I think it's like 9 o'clock. I woke up super late because two other guys, Motormouth and Luca from Slovakia, showed up, and Able to Fire, and then this other guy who hiked last year showed up. So it was a full house there, but it was nice having people there because I'm still a little afraid of bear encounters. This is kind of interesting, but after hiking all day, I can't say that I would want to work. I love roadblocks. Definitely not going to get hit by a car. Seems like a pretty empty back road. I saw one car go by, but it only takes one car to mess up your life, so hopefully everyone is paying attention today and always. This is the Pigeon River. And then keep walking on the road. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a white blaze on this road sign here. Oh yeah, you can see that. So I guess we go to the underpass. Then we go under I-40. And that sign has a little marker on it. So I guess that's where we go back in. We actually followed this road up a tiny bit. The marker's right there. And with those short, easy steps, we are back in the woods on these stairs. This almost looks fairly recent because it's got leaves on it. And they're not, I mean, they're wilty, but they're not super wilty. Okay, oh god. Just down there is the end of the Springer to Standing Bear Farm section of the far out map, which means we are now on the Standing Bear Farm to Damascus section, and there's a big climb. Alright, so the trail goes across the river and then down a little bit, but if the water is too high, I guess you can go up there a bit. And Standing Bear, which is a popular hostel, is 0.2 miles up this road. I am not stopping there. I'm trying to get to Hot Springs and not spend so much money this time. Are you ready for 4.5 miles of probably 90% uphill? Because I am not. These are red ones. I haven't seen these before. It is 68 out with a 55-degree humidity or percent. This hasn't been, just touching me. This hasn't been too bad yet, but we're also not very high up yet. It's been kind of a nice rolling hill at some point. A couple ways have been a little bit steep. It's almost 11. It's just gonna get hotter. Ooh. I am already sweating like crazy. I am almost positive that this is an azalea, but I don't have any signal to look it up. And I think I'm almost to Painter Branch, which is where I'm going to take a long break. It's about halfway up. I think it's Snowbird Mountain. There's like a flat spot for camping and then some water. I like the random trail marker here and its friend. I hope I'm not blowing in the mic too much. Oh no. Because it's too quiet if I don't use the mic, but then if I do, there's weird air sounds. We are very close to the top now. Found this thing. Sun is very hot. Let's go. We're gonna take another short side trail up to this. I think it's an FAA building. This area is very exposed. Kind of cool. Every bug in existence wasn't up here. This would actually be a really nice place because there's a nice view. This thing's making a noise, which I wouldn't say is nice, but it's not annoying. Shelter, I think, is less than 3 miles away, which is awesome because it's all downhill as well. I guess there's a public road people can take to come up here because there was a group of like 4. They were just kind of hanging out and looking. There's of course a guy working on something in there. Unofficial campsite up here. They're not very useful if you have a hammock. These almost look like fall colors with the way they're blooming. And now we go down. This is Deep Gap. Max patch is 6.6 miles away. The next shelter is 8.5. There's a little camping area here. I think the shelter for this area is a little bit down. I think I see the signpost for it actually. Yeah, here's the Groundhog Creek shelter. It's 0.2 off trail, and tomorrow is going to be more uphill. Today's mileage was 8.8. Started at that stealth site, went up to Snowbird Mountain, saw the FAA Center, came back down to Groundhog. Is it Groundhog? Groundhog Creek shelter, and ended the day. The shelter's kind of tiny and the floor is wonky. This is also the worst privy on the trail. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.